Welcome to the School Mental Health Minute. This is a weekly webcast that focuses on mental health and school issues for children and adolescents. We'll highlight some of the newest research findings and translate the impact and implications of these findings. All this in a couple of minutes. I'm Dan Florell, and let's see what this week's study has to offer. We're featuring a journal article this week titled "The Impact of Instructional Context on Classroom On-Task Behaviors," a matched comparison of children with ADHD and non-ADHD classmates. The authors looked at children with ADHD and whether the class structure or topics influenced their inattention compared to their peers. The authors observed the children in their classrooms over a 2-day period and found overall that the children with ADHD were much less on task during the day than their peers, which was consistent with their diagnosis. More specifically, children with ADHD tended to be more inattentive when the teacher was directly instructing the whole class or when the children were asked to do individual work. However, when the children with ADHD were in small groups, their attention to task improved. In addition, the authors noticed that inattention tended to be greatest when children with ADHD were in transition or being instructed in more academic areas such as mathematics and language arts than when they were being instructed in non-academic areas like music and art. The authors attribute these differences due to the high demand for self-regulation and the need to mentally process and manipulate more information in academic areas compared to non-academic ones. Finally, the authors found that increased amounts of teacher supervision can improve student attention and that teachers tended to provide more supervision for children with ADHD. Despite this increased supervision, the children with ADHD continued to have high levels of inattention compared to their peers. The takeaway is that children with ADHD tend to focus better when asked to engage in small group work. This approach works even better than increased amounts of teacher supervision. When parents and schools are looking for classroom modifications for children with ADHD, small group work should be strongly considered. That concludes the webcast of the School Mental Health Minute. Come back next week, and thanks for watching.